Hello, troops. Hello, everyone. I should say... Away you go. Sorry. I'm here just now, pure fucking excited, as usual, every Monday. So, but we update just now. I'm going to record my videos on a Monday, and they will be used on my YouTube channel, Glasgow My Love, every Tuesday. So, subscribe and like and comment and watch, of course. Aye. So, I'm here with you today. Pure fucking excited. With my traffic cones earrings, I suppose. And my traffic cone hat here I have just now. Here with me. Have you ever wondered? Sorry, not have you ever wondered? Just, I mean, you're wondering why I don't have it on my head. You're just wondering, maybe not. But I put it after with my traffic cones. So, I put it after. So, the new, I have my traffic cones earrings. So, here I am with. So, troops, as you know, I'm pure fucking excited because I'm off to Glasgow on a fucking Monday, the 26th of August. So I'm in Glasgow, so I can't wait, man. Sorry, I fucking wait now. I just freaking great. I feel so fucking pure brilliant. So I'm swearing again. See, I'm cursing, swearing again. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so fucking crazy. I'm so fucking excited. Anna, sorry, troops. I'm so fucking excited. Sorry, it's just excitement, and that's how I'm mental as well. That definitely defines me as mental crazy because of Glasgow. So, but I don't care what people think. So, I'm here with you, so my traffic cones just now. So. Hello, troops. This day, I'd love to present to you as usual every Monday. I'd love to present to you my plan. What am I going to tell you about the day? So to be like a start for telling you about Glasgow Underground. There's a Glasgow subway. Why is it called Clockwurk Orange? And some plus history, some curious facts. Aye. Plus, after a wee bit of Glasgow history, we thought of Glasgow history, of course. Then Glasgow accent practice, me, with a smashing book tenement at scholarships. And then some Glasgow accent challenge, but this time more difficult. So bear fucking focus, troops. So in my traffic cones, I want to announce. I forgot. There'll be something as well with Glasgow banter. So be prepared for this, trip. So I think I have to start just now. I have to start, but I'm so fucking excited. So that's how. Right. Alright. So let's start just now and move on to, Glasgow. Clockwork Orange, which is Subway My Love. So here we have just now. Look. Here we are. As you can see, that's the Glasgow subway. So, if you ask me, why is it called Clockwork Orange? I'm going to answer that question, but after, troops after. So, just now, I wanted to start my presentation. So, this is how, in Glasgow subway trains look like. And they were fucking full. They were so fucking orange, and it's what is subway is initial here. So, but logo brand but the new. These trains they were introduced to Glasgow subway in around 1980s, but unfortunately moved to Glasgow Riverside Museum. So that Riverside Museum just now. So, if you want to see these trains, visit Riverside Museum just now. If they are better or worse, these new trains, I'll tell you about that after. What Glaswegians think about these trains? They'll be fine, great, after. So, here we have just now, through some questions about Clockwork Orange, So, I explained to you During my presentation, I'll explain to you and answer these questions. Why Glasgow subway is called Clockwork Orange by Glaswegians? Has Glasgow subway never been expanded? And why is that? How many stations Glasgow subway had and has it just now? 3 types of trains through history, maybe 4. Which one is the best according to Glaswegians? Inner outer circles? Well, it depends. It depends on which way you're traveling. So which way you're traveling, so you have to go to the outer circle and then the inner circle, or you're traveling the inner circle, you have to, if you come back, if you're traveling for example, to the West End, so Hellgate, I don't know, Kelvin Bridge, Bartik, you have to go to inner circle. But if you come back, you have to choose outer circle, aye. But for example, if you're traveling to Govan, aye, you have to go to outer circle, and then when you come back for Govan, you have to use inner circle. That just is mixed a wee bit, inner circle, outer circle. It connects in one circle. It's just one circle, one, seriously. Aye. Alright, but is Glasgow subway the oldest in the world? How Glasgow subway is the fucking cutest in the world? Why Glasgow subway's boards don't indicate arrival of the trains? How that is? I tell you, I answered these questions after, but it's after. So, why, I should start with this one. Why is Glasgow subway called Clockwork Orange? How that is troops. So, the Clockwork Orange is that nickname. Well, you'd never need to go back to the late 1970s when the chair of the British Rail, Sir Peter Parker, was in to mock up the new subway, was quoted saying, so, these are the original Clockwork Orange. So, the Sir Chair of the British Rail, Sir Peter Parker, visiting to mock up the new subway, Glasgow subway, was quoted saying, so, these are the original Clockwork Orange, as trains run in both clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. See? And colour scheme was bright orange, or the better striped rates, which is a corporate colour with a greater Glasgow passenger transport executive, and was coined for a book of the film Clockwork Orange. So it's called Clockwork Orange, as you know, because of that Sir Peter Parker set. So these are the original Clockwork Orange. Plus, the trains ran in both clockwise and anti-clockwise direction, and the colour scheme was bright orange. Alright, so it's a Clockwork Orange. So, now that we have answered the question as time, I just answered your questions out of no question time. It's time to go back over 130 years ago, to 1890s. So that's because in 4th of August in 1980s, in 1890s, when the Glasgow District Subway Act received royal assent, moving to on March 1891. So that was when work started at St. Enoch Square. And in November, a subway received a final inspection by the Board of Trade on a first train on the 14th of December 1896. So official date of opening of Glasgow Subway is 14th September 1896. So this was the first Old St. Enoch station was opened. That's the one that left at St. Enoch Square. It's the old St. Enoch station. So it was the very first station of Glasgow Subway. So the new is just a cafe, as you know. So it's just right in the middle of the St. Enoch Square. So remember earlier, St. Enoch Gate. So that was the first regular passenger service started in the 21st of January 1897. So this made the Glasgow system the third in the world to carry passengers after London, Budapest. So I'd love to tell you once again some more history. So just about 1921 financial situation didn't look good for a company of the directors of the authorising a closure of subway. In 1922, Glasgow Corporation Tramways started negotiations with the Glasgow District Subway. So company with the plan to buy the subway. So the GCT agreed to finance the subway to get trains moving, and then in the 8th of June 1922, GCT had agreed on a buying price. All that I need was legislation that they transferred operation for Glasgow District Subway Company to Glasgow Corporation Tramways. The ownership transferred at 1st August 1923. Glasgow Corporation Tramways was renamed Glasgow Corporation Transport at this time. Moving on after, moving back, go back in time. So that's the something. See that train again. So on the 5th of September 1932, National Transport, Glasgow Corporation Transport started experiments. So with the electrification on a section of track, and there was the Scotland Road to Merkland Street via Govan Cross. So we car no 16 as the test train. So on 21st March 1933, councillors were given a test during a whole system was given permission for electrification to start, and just on the 31st of March 1935, the inner so in 1935 the inner circle was opened with a new electric service. But then on 30th of November 1935, the last cable train is run and serviced by the 5th of December 1935. Both circles were now running with electric trains, original train modified with electric motors and controllers. So steam and tramway, but is the third rail of power pickup. So 1936 the system was renamed the Underground. So as you know, troop, as you see that troop, so that the inner circle was opened first in 1935. Outer circles open it a bit after, but these both create one circle. So on the 18th September 1940s, the system had to close as a result of a bomb damage to Merkland Street. So the service restarted on the 27th of January 1941. So in 1944, the Underground introduced cinema style tickets. So between 1972 and 1975, that another change happened with the Underground. So regarding runs to Underground, the struck lights, it was a regional council, but abolished Glasgow Corporation Transport and forms Greater Glasgow Passenger Transport Authority. So, a Greater Glasgow Passenger Transport Executive, and they start planning the modernisation. So, the plan was approved by the Secretary of the State of Transport in 1974 with the Underground closing on 22nd of May 1977. This was the envelope, troops. That's the envelope of the on the 80th anniversary of Glasgow Subway, the envelope in 1979. So it was the first, I suppose, modernization, another modernization of in 1979-80s. When these trains were introduced to Glasgow Subway. So these trains were introduced, started their life in Glasgow Subway, and they around 1979, 1980s. So this train are very famous. It was the new Glasgow Clockwork Orange, subway modernization. So these trains were introduced to Glasgow Subway. These types of trains, this here, as you can see in that picture. So, but that was a leaflet of the Glasgow modernization. So as you see, troops, here we have the something. Suppose it's modernized just now. Suppose the vehicles will be faster. The password operates initially as the 2-car train units. Provide a 3-minute service on each of 15 stations, achieve a circle journey, then the 22 minutes and the reduction of 22%. Have automatic train operation equipment, so have automatically opened automatic doors. Have large windows, have improved reliability, have large automatic doors to easy access. So have improved lighting, have improved ventilation, to be more comfortable, the outer. So these trains were actually great troops. fucking great because I was traveling, but these trains are hundreds of times when I've been to Glasgow. So that's trips that was smashing experience, and I should say that is the fucking it's so fucking cute, the cutest underground in the world. Aye, Glasgow has the cutest underground in the world. So I should admit it to you that I was traveling through that trains and that introduced in 1980s. But let's just say that every time I just enjoyed that one. But it was like that. You hear the sound and the smell. Did you know that even they just modernized Glasgow subway, but they did everything in their power. The constructors and the architects, the engineers, to preserve that smell, the old Glasgow subway underground. Aye. So the smell is still there, that specific smell, but these trains were fucking great and so fucking pure, brilliant, specific. But I love that sound. But I love that feeling when I was traveling that train. I was just like, that was great. I was like, freaking, you just feel like, swaying. I was swaying in both directions. So that was so fucking great. Oh, shite, man. Seriously. And I remember one story as well, that when I went with my godmother to the Riverside Museum, so Museum of Transport, you have, there you can see the old Glasgow train, or old Glasgow subway underground. So you can get into that train and then listen to the memories of Glaswegians, and then how the Glasgow Underground, the older one, looked like. And after, that's the smashing experience. But after, when I was traveling with her, but this train, she said that, it's almost the same feeling, like that for Transport Museum, so Riverside Museum. So she compared that train to that one she saw in the museum, so in the Riverside Museum. So that was but I love that one. I love that sound, smell, everything. So it's that fucking great. It's fucking trips. You know that? Did you know that you can just travel the whole circle in around like 50 minutes? So, and you never get lost in Glasgow Underground. Fucking never, trips. You never get lost. Trust me. So, plus that was the leaflet of the first modernization of Glasgow Underground. So subway. These are three types of trains. These are three types of trains. They know. These were introduced in around 1896. So together with the opening. So at the very opening of the Glasgow Underground system. So that was the very first trains, the oldest ones. These trains, as I mentioned to you, were introduced in around 1979, 1980s to Glasgow. And the subway with that specific sign here, initial is with that orange. But then these trains are in Riverside Museum just now. We're moved to Riverside Museum, so you can see it in the Riverside Museum. And new Glasgow trains, Glasgow subway trains look like that. So these are, this is a new fucking train. So if you're after Glasgow subway, if you want to travel Glasgow subway, you see these trains just now. Only these trains. Alright, so I love them. 3 of them, so I can't just choose one. So alright, so as you can see here, troops, that's the first, I should say that this is the very first map of the Glasgow Underground. So the very first, as you can see, we had Hellheath, Gelding Bridge, St. George Cross, O'Cadens, Buchanan Street, nog Bridge Street, West Street, Sheds Roads, Cannon Park, Sesmog, Copland Road, Govan Cross, Merklin Street, Partick Cross. So this was a very first map of Glasgow subway. And after, that was reduced to 15 stations and changed a wee bit. I'm saying a wee bit, but you know how it works. So, but hundreds of people ask that why a Glasgow subway wasn't why how's that the Glasgow subway never been expanded? Why that is true that Glasgow subway never been expanded? You may ask questions, aye, and I should tell you is that the very interesting fact here, because Glasgow underground was constructed by people digging, but Glasgow subway continues to serve only in original Victorian era circle. So that's how the Glasgow, that tunnel, the subway station featuring Victorian era cars that you can go inside and explore. Suppose so, aye. But traveling by subway enables you to, you know, enables to Glasgow to cram a lot in, seeing not only subway locations but also places and interests such as Scotland Street School Museum, Cessnock with Alexander Greig Thompson Building, Cadence near the famous Charles Rennie Mackintosh, Glasgow School of Art Building, and after all that way, that's how they are the break of England. After I have a coffee in Old Company and St Enoch, Cuna, Kevin Bridge for side parking access and the parking station as less than 15 minutes. So that's something. Walk in the Riverside Museum. That was something great. Alright, so I should say that trains have been continually running beneath Glasgow since 1896. Alright, but I should tell you why has the Glasgow subway never been expanded? How that is, troops? That's because, well, again, the exact reasons are unclear, and no one knows that. We may assume that it is thought that funding issues played a part in these proposals, not being taken by the manifesto, but in 1969, Fitzpaine commissioned another study examining costs to aid in the subway truck, the standard rail gauge, but that wasn't progressed further. So, Glasgow subway operates till the day based on old Victorian tunnel, old Victorian era circle. So it's 15 stations under Clyde. Never been changed, never been expanded, just they left it that way. But I think that Glasgow subway, that subway is iconic and it's so fucking cute. That's what I mean that it is. So I should tell you strips that was the first one. That was the very first here. That was the very first circle with the stations. And turn that fucking camera on me just now because I want to tell you something. But I should tell you some fact that in around 1887 scheme, a project was unsuccessful. So that was rejected. That project of Glasgow subway plan was rejected. That one for 1887 because it was the first. It was the second one, but didn't work at all. So it's supposed to have the streets like, you know, St Enoch, St George Cross, Cocadens, Garskrup Road, New City Road, Cadin Bridge, Botanic Gardens, Victoria Cross, but that didn't work at all. So it was unsuccessful plan of Glasgow subway. The successful was this one first mentioned to you about. So that was the map. That was approved, that one, the plan, but then they just reduced up to 15 stations. So this map is current just now. It's current, and that's how the Glasgow subway operates that way. So we have the new 15 stations one, Hillhead, Cadlin Bridge here, St George Cross, Cocadens, Buchanan Street, St Enoch, Bridge Street, West Street, the Shiz Road, Kelling Park, Cessnock, Ibrox, Gvan, Partick, Kevin Hall. That's the whole Glasgow subway. You may think, why they just didn't expand that? But I think Glasgow's unique because of that as well. I fucking think that Glasgow is a great fucking... It stands out for the crowd, for everyone. So, all right. So. I should tell you that. So, this is the map of Glasgow subway, the current one, that one here. So this is the outer circle here, inner circle here. See, for example, if you're traveling to St. Enoch Street, you want to go to the Hell Heath, right? So you have to use inner circle, right? But when you want to come back to St. Enoch Street, you have to grasp a train traveling for outer circle, aye. But then when you want to go to Govan for St. Enoch Street trips, you have to take a train for outer circle or outer circle. When you want to come back to St. Enoch Square station, you have to take inner circle. So see the difference? It's a little bit mixed, but 2 circles, inner, outer. But I'll tell you where is the Glasgow subway from 1980s? It's here. When you want to see these trains, this here. When you want to want to see these trains, these orange ones, just go off. If you go to Riverside Museum, so it's here trips. Here you can find these trains from 1980s, with Glasgow subway. I saw these orange ones. Oh, off you go then. I should mention to you that fucking fun fact about Glasgow subway is that why Glasgow subway boards don't indicate arrival of the trains. That was a wee bit stupid for me. That hundreds of people think that's stupid. That how that board doesn't indicate when that train arrives. When's the arrival? It's written. What's written on the board is a 8-minute service or 6-minute service. So Glasgow board. In Glasgow, but the subway in Glasgow. This is another unique thing. I think that board doesn't indicate when your train arrives. Doesn't indicate arrival. Sorry. but I think it's great, man. Seriously, because that's a logic explanation to that one. That's a fucking logic explanation. Why Glasgow subway boards don't indicate arrival on the trains? That's how you can travel whole Glasgow Underground in just 50 minutes. 45 up to 50 minutes. So there's no fucking need, man, to just put the time of the arrival at the board. Maybe that's the logic explanation. They don't need any... Glasgow subway doesn't need any fucking indicator where that train arrives. It's traveling around Glasgow. So around Glasgow, around these 15 stations. So it doesn't mean... So you don't need that information when that train arrives. So stop complaining, troops. Right? That's me for. So sorry, man. Sorry. I just answered the question. How many stations Glasgow subway had just now? It's still 15 stations. 3 types of trains. But according to Glaswegians, these older trains, these ones, orange ones, were better. Were fucking better. Were faster. With a sound. But better than these new ones. They say that, according to the opinion of Glaswegians, that new Glasgow subway trains are slower. How that could be, How's that? New trains slower. Other ones better. Sorry. How they change that? Fuck knows. Sorry. Right. Is Glasgow subway oldest in the world? No, it's not. Glasgow subway is the 3rd oldest underground rail transit system in the world, after London and Budapest Metro. So that's a Glasgow's 3rd, opened in 14 December 1896. Just to remind you. As I mentioned, Glasgow subway is so fucking cute. So fucking cute, troops. So is ma trafikone, or miły ma trafikone. had. I just put it after, sorry. But I think that if you want to have a look at that, once again, at the great trains. So that's my presentation I prepared for you. It's about the Glasgow undergrounds. So here is have just now. Right. So let's move on to troops, to my history. Because I want to start with did you know troops? What was here? That was the Glasgow Central Station. But not at the very first time. So here troops in that place was a fucking Grahamstown village. Did you know this? Here in the grounds of the central station which is now Glasgow Central Station, it was once Grahamstown village, Glasgow's forgotten village. It was established around 1688. 1680s, 88. That was the owner in 1709 was John Graham. Then around 1754 moved to the hands of the John Miller. And then around the 1801 was the first brewery opened in Grahamstown village. In 1806 sugar house, cotton house. The very first church is around 1736-7. But troops here, in the very place was a Grahamstown village once. Here you can see that street. That street is Union Street, is running through Glasgow Central Station just now. But did you know as well that street was the main artery of Grahamstown village once? Aye, but it wasn't called Union Street. It was just a main artery of Grahamstown village. Aye, but the new, in 1815 it was named Union Street. You can see the signs of life of the Grahamstown village just now. That's because they around Glasgow Central Station. There are 2 buildings left for Grahamstown village, a Glasgow Forgotten Village. Remember that, troops? So it's the Grand Arms Bowser and the Macintosh Hotel, which was one called Duncan Temperance Hotel. Just now, it's a Macintosh Hotel. So these 2 buildings left for Grahamstown village. Here was Grahamstown village. The new is Central Station, man. So, I should tell you something about that, the Glasgow Central Station just now. We arriving at Glasgow Central as Billy Connolly used to think so. But right, so I feel at home just now. When I'm arriving at Glasgow Central, sorry. An easy revelry and the burgeoning sight were the perfect combination of the emergence of Glasgow Central Station, but rapidly rising, and the passenger numbers meant that the station expanded and improved. That became one of the 2 main stations in Glasgow. So that's background. Just to understand, I want to explain to you, just to understand the arrival of Glasgow Central Station, it's necessary to look further, back in time, the 1840s. Glasgow's main terminal, sorry, but that was something further back in time. So in 1840s, Glasgow's main terminal, south of the River Clyde, at the Bridge Street. But as jointly operated by 2 companies in Glasgow, Paisley, Kilmarnock and Ayrshire Railway Company. So at the Glasgow Paisley Greenock Railway Company. So in around 1847, the GP&G joined the Caledonian Rail Company. So and in 1815, GPKA merged with another company, created Glasgow South Western Railway Company. So how's that happened? As Glasgow expanded in the 1860s, there were the times of Industrial Revolution. So both companies desired a station closer to the city, but it required crossing the River Clyde. Opposition from the Clyde Navigation Trust was strong because whenever a proposal was made to bridge the rival companies would block attempts to get closer to the city, creating a stalemate for some 25 years now. So, with the population of Glasgow rapidly increasing, so these were the times of Industrial Revolution, as I mentioned, that Bridge Street wasn't adequate for raising passenger numbers. This led to Glasgow South Western Railway Company building St Enoch Station at 11 Bridge Street under Caledonian Railway's management. So, Caledonian Railway finally received an act to bridge on the River Clyde to build Glasgow Central Station, then known as a Gordon Street Station. So in 1873, so the original plan was to create the upper railway deck on over the existing Jamaica Bridge and the high level bridge in Newcastle. So by 1975, that was some in their plans. Their plans, man, seriously. Hadn't amended to create a separate bridge and a brilliant attractive bridge was built on the Sir William Arrow. And would go on to build the fourth bridge in the Glasgow Central. So opened via 8 platforms in 1879. The cost of building the original station was around £2 million. Do you imagine that, troops? They exploit the freight of traffic coming from the expanding docks and the shippers on the side was proposed to build an elevator right above the street. So that was something much like this of New York, and the main advantage of this was that the cheaper and tunneling, and the disadvantage of spoiling the aesthetic of the site are the noise. Again, Glasgow subway trips, fucking Clockwurk Orange just now. Oh, Central Station, sorry. Literally passing the Argyle Street and through Central under pressure of the city. So recently in business days, the plans were abandoned in favour of Glasgow Central Rail Company. So, which would instead run under the site on Glasgow Central low-level station opened in 1896. Was a massive expansion of Glasgow Central Station as the passenger demand on the station quickly overwhelmed, but the facilities launched just a few years after. Central was expanded, adding a ninth platform as it was a temporary solution that between 1899 and 1905 that station was substantially expanded. The architect James Miller. So this involved something increasing number of platforms from 9 to 13 extend over Argyle Street and then over a frontage of Hop Street. The expansion retained the original roof, but new sections arched ironwork and traditional horizontal ironwork with the original roof. So low level was also connected a main of the station. So a new bridge was also alongside, but existing bridge to carry 8 more tracks and extension carry ornamentation, but large canopies, stained glass panels, wood paneling, ornate ironwork, and decorative stonework. That was because of this work of Caledonian Railway. They said to close Bridge Street Station in 1905. So only small changes were made to a station, but between 1905, but in 1980s troops, the low-level station was closed in 1964, and then reopened the suburban Argyle line in 1979 with a redesigned and simplified passageways. But in 1966, Central Station was modernised and removing most of the ornamentation, including the station clock, replacing the rock on the arena, plastic mina, there's not a new main, so take it off by 1980s. So, but the manual train departure boards had been replaced by dual matrix screens. Modernizations, how's this happening? No. In the 1990s, a part of Railtrack Station regeneration programme in Scotland, Railtrack spent £80 million refurbishing the station that concentrated in Mainz. But that was something troops. This included the was not just a refurbishing the roof structure, and then restoration of glaze screens, a new station. That was something that was the mimic original James Miller structures of the original station when the restoration at Hillman Umbrella. In 2005, that in 1980s, the matrix screens were replaced and lace screens on the upper restaurants area improved. So it's in 2009, as part of the Paisley Corridor, improved project with tracks on the bridge. They were fucking added to new platforms for all Bella replacing that, so stay a car park, so new overhead line equipment, signal company, these new features. So in 2014, they can say that Commonwealth Games. By the way, they just know that there will be a Commonwealth Games in Glasgow again in 2026. Again, Glasgow will be the capital of Commonwealth Games in 2026. So to continue, as with the refurbishment that was undertaken by Atkins. So this work included the valves and transforming your street entrance. That's something a low-level fucking level station with concourse washrooms installed on the ironwork from the original station design. Glasgow Central was recognized as National Transport Operator at station year 2014. Was a Scottish designer reused a listed building. In 2019, it was announced that Network Rail would spend £30 million refurbishing Clyde Bridge over 2 years. Actually, I've been to this Glasgow Central Station twice or 3 times, but that I was impressed. Was so fucking impressed. So, but maybe older Glaswegians will remember this. That Glasgow Centrals were built. The older generation of Glaswegians remember that roof in shape of circle on the is that one, and then there was change to that roof, just in line. So, did you know that the Glasgow Central signbox built in 1908 was placed between two approach bridges over the Clyde on the cantilever? That was because no space could be found on the built on land. So in 1980s, the restoration of the station took over 830,000 person hours. Did you just know this, troops? Did you fucking know this or no? Oh, cool shite, man. All right. Let's move on to... Do you know what that is here? I should tell you the truth that it's the Gallery of Modern Arts. But it's another fact here, troops, that it wasn't a Gallery of Modern Arts for the very beginning. It was a Cunningham mansion. So this building was once a Cunningham mansion. So that's because it was built around 1888. Sorry, 18... That's because it was built in 1780s for a tobacco lord and merchant, a rich one of Glasgow, the William Cunningham. That was because it was called Cunningham Mansion. William Cunningham lived there up to 1809. Then that was then became a library. This book's around the 1811, and then it became that was around 1820s when the architect rebuilt that western part of the Cunningham Mansion around 1820s, David Hume. And then around 1827 another architect, John Hume, he just added that front with the columns. So around 1827, as you can see here, troops, right at the very top of Cunningham Mansion is the Glasgow coat of arms, but it represents Saint Mungo and his 4 miracles. So I suppose some of you didn't know this. Here we have in the portico Saint Mungo and his 4 miracles at the very, very top. So in around 1888, that was a library, then it was school, then even it was a bank. But around 1987, it became Gallery of Modern Arts, GOMA, in short. So troops. That building had a very strong connections with slavery as well. So I should mention this as well. And we're surrounded by the Exchange Police. It was one of the pedestrian passages we are connected to Buchanan Street, the Royal Exchange Square. It entered by one of the archways, which were built on either side of the Royal Bank of Scotland. Building in the 1830s. The bank building became bookshop in 1980, so it was a mere interesting and sort of GOMA. But that was something I spotted Duke went away a traffic cone in his head. Aye, that's true, a traffic cone on that statue with his cone became a famous and pure bizarre landmark of Glasgow. So in front of that GOMA just now is troops, is that Duke of Wellington with his cone statue, with his traffic cone on his head. So, that cone is changing every fucking day. But it wasn't that for the very first time that so it's called Duke of Wellington on his horse in front of Gallery of Modern Arts. But the very first time that was introduced, that putting traffic cone on his head, that was introduced around 1980s. But then Glasgow Council just arguing with the people, they just putting it off. Just put it off. And then there was strikes, hundreds of strikes. Put the cone, keep the cone, hashtag keep the cone. And they just square goes even. So, for that time, after the strikes, the Glasgow City Council said, all right, Alright, let's stop just now. Let's leave it. Keep the con. So for that time, the Duke of Wellington is wearing his hat, the traffic cone hat. So it's a symbol of Glasgow. People say that it's a pure bizarre landmark of Glasgow, but it became a landmark of Glasgow. That Duke of Wellington with his cone statue, he said, called cone statue. So it's called as a Glasgow hat as well. Glasgow hat called and defines Glasgow banter. As you know, Glasgow, it defines Glasgow as a pure fucking funny city. I'm mental. So is me. So traffic cones is it. Alright. What I should tell you is that stone steep in history. So once the at the end of 2017, I was at the Gallery of Modern Arts. I mean, there's something as Gallery of Modern Arts, not just Glasgow, unveiled permanent display, but that was something. When there's two elliptical balcony spaces within the two buildings, stone steeped in history, tells the story of building before it was built in 1776 through its various uses. And that modification has controversial opening a gallery, contemporary, and the modern art in 1896. So that display describes how original building belonged to William Cunningham of Lenshaw, a millionaire merchant. We are explicit detailing the wealth trade in American tobacco and Caribbean sugar here. So that's how I mentioned why that Gallery of Modern Arts has a very strong connections with trade and slavery, tobacco trade and slavery. With slave labour on plantations, that information display also gives the further connection of how Glasgow's Georgian Newtown and around Cunningham's mansion developed as a business core. So it's again a deal of this new city grew through wealth acquired through slavery, selling addictive tobacco, sugar and alcohol. So. I just want to add that one trip. So, here's hub just now. Is the do you know what that is here? I should tell you that it's a Great Western Road. Troops, it's Great Western Road. Where is it situated? It's situated in Kelvin States, part of West End of Glasgow. So, but how it started, the Great Western Road, how it started? So one time it was a family of the Gibsons. The Gibsons were a very wealthy family in the West End of Glasgow. They were owners of the Hell Heath part of West End of Glasgow. The Hell Heath part of West End. So they were fucking owners. And the Gibsons, the one, John Gibson, he introduced a plan of around 1836 to build the Great Western Road, but this one was failed. He went bankrupt, and then he needed some time to improve his finances and that. And because in around 1838, 1841, according to New Annisland Turnpike Act, the Great Western Road were constructed between 1838 1841. That was extended around 1878. But guess what, troops? That road, the Great Western Road, is the fucking longest road, not street. Fucking longest road in Glasgow. Great Western Road, Hell Heath, Kelvin State of Glasgow. West End. So if you go there. So. As I just mentioned about that. Something as well I'd love to mention. This is the Ashton Lane as well. But let's take a Great Western Road just now. But alright, so I just wanted to mention that. Look, that street, that very fucking it's so colourful, so great, that street, Ashton Lane, I should say that, troops. Can you even imagine that around the 1930s was just stables and moose? And that place? The nurse and see how pure romantic and pure great, pure fucking dead brilliant it is. It's situated as well at the west end of Glasgow at where? Bias Road, Dumbarton Road, which is hidden behind. You just have to take your train, a subway, Glasgow subway, and get off the train at Hellhead Station and just go around. And that Ashton Lane is hidden, but it's a gem of Glasgow, one of the gems of Glasgow. It's so fucking romantic, so fucking great, pure brown. As you can see how fucking beautiful it looks at night. It's very fucking, it's glistening. It's shining. It's because of these lights up here above. So that's here, troops. If you go here and then, love to mention to you that here is situated fucking boozer troops. That building here, as you can see this building, Crane Graft Brewery. So Bar and Strand opened in 1895. Just the remains Ashton Lane was once a lane of Mews and Stables troops. Ashton Lane is a narrow cobblestone street by Byers Road. Bocher Way, the University of Glasgow, a lane to Victorian Stables, Mews Films and Toy Workshops on the lane was once a hame bar and Strand. The optical instrument markets, a theatre assembly works, a student for a student end in 1899, until firm moved to Iceland in 1904. So famous since 1971 as a location of ubiquitous chip restaurant and increasingly eclectic. That was the ubiquitous chip as fucking their troops. It's the ubiquitous chip here. So this was a restaurant, increasingly eclectic range of the style bars and the restaurants, fucking boozers, man. As Ashton Lane is during the 1880s. But the beginning of the 21st century was at the heart of the West End's vibrant social scene. West End vibrant social scene, man, it's fucking packed with students. Fucking making that fucking noise now. It's so fucking great. During summer months or during a academic year, that Ashton is fucking watching with students. West End of Glasgow, it's so fucking students, please. But it's so fucking watching with students every month, seriously. Oh! I'd love to, but it's so fucking romantic, don't you think? Especially at night. But that's the Bar and Strands. The new I want to mention to you is a great Grosvenor North here. Grosvenor North here at Ashton Lane, but I have to find it to you, strips. Have to find it. Have to fucking find it. Why I'm saying that fucking, I don't know, so fucking, so it's fucking as a Glasgow thing again. So, but I mentioned to you that I'm swearing. That's because I'm swearing. That's because I feel Glaswegian. So that I'm not swearing. I'm just cursing. Or I'm just defining things, not highlight things that I love something or something. But you know what I mean, trips. So. What I want to mention to you is the something as well at Ashton Lane. Troops. That's right, that's Grosvenor. Here you have Grosvenor here just now. Here. So the Grosvenor picture here was opened around 1921. And had seats for 1,337 people, and the entrance just of Byers Road, and the entrance was closed in the 1880s, but a new one at Ashton Lane. Check it out, trips. So the Grosvenor picture here. So let's just move on to trips to the fucking so you can imagine, trips. This is the fucking, even that place is for your date, so fucking use it. So let me just, switch my fucking light off because it's so fucking, it's getting dark. It's going to be pretty fucking dark just now here, so I have to be prepared. I have to be fucking prepared for this. So. I have to tell us about the smashing area called Candorex. Because Candorex, as you may see here, Candorex. That's how it looks like. Situated in Glasgow city centre, just off the Ingram Street. So Candorex, over the history of me tells that Candorex, that name is derived from that area when the people left in a field. So it was just a field. In 15th century, it was a field. Candorex was just a field. We are surrounded with some houses, and the people left. And it was just one church and reverend and priest. So in case of danger, these people gathered on this field with canoes candles, candles, with this reverend, and they were together, just lighting candles on. So that's how that place was called, Candor Regs. As in around 1652, it was it's so fucking month. As you know, then 1652, people were producing soap or candles, or the hundreds of fires, hundreds of houses burned down. That's how Glasgow Town Hall initiated a project of building the factory in around 1658 of soap and candles factory. Around 1771, that factory burned down. Around 1814, between 1799 and 1814, it was a Glasgow fruit market, the biggest fruit market in Glasgow, in Candor Regs. So in Candor Regs, we have just now Glasgow City Halls. So in that place, the fruit market was situated between 1799 to 1814. That was situated here at City Halls, Glasgow City Halls. So in background, you see the Ramshorn Church, which was Ramshorn Church situated in Ingram Street, facing Candor Regs. But that church was opened in 1896, was the Glasgow Underground. Glasgow Subway, as mentioned. Bad troops. That was fucking moved to the University of Strathclyde. It's a University of Glasgow. University of Strathclyde place just now. In 1992. Alright. So the smashing area, troops, fucking smashing area. The Candor Regs, fucking fortune with boozers, we used to fucking great atmosphere, vibes, culture, arts. Aye, fucking music, surround, fucking pure the brown atmosphere troops. Fucking pure the brown atmosphere troops. And it's my favourite Celtic boozer in Candor Regs. There's the corner of Candor Regs. It's by away. It is just down the road, the Merchant Square. So, Merchant Square, right? So, that was my fucking boozer. So, that's my beloved part as well. So go there, troops, and you feel the atmosphere of Glasgow. This fucking vibes. So, as you know, whiskey runs through Glasgow's veins. So whiskey runs through Glasgow's veins. So as you can see, troops, here is a Clydeside Distillery. Let me tell you a story about that Clydeside Distillery. So it would be the last thing about history just now for you. Whiskey is in Glasgow's blood. Whiskey runs through Glasgow's veins. As you say, there's a heritage like River Clyde. Runs through Glasgow, flows through Glasgow. So it says Glasgow made the Clyde, and the Clyde made Glasgow. So the River Clyde, it's why the gleaming of new distillery of Old Queen's Dock as touch of the innovative about it. Is where here a pump house, where a Clyde site just now and then located at customs, it says a watchful and then like we go coming down and the river loaded at the very docks. So where's my traffic cones? Here is that. How it started, troops? The Morrison was the fucking first owner. John Morrison's Mason, was searching the history of pump house. So the Clydeside Distillery was a pump house at Queen's Dock, as well as a pump house discovered, and as the estrogen Morrison has a hand in building a Queen's Dock in 1963. So one whole generation before a family discovered whiskey, he was busy with that whole to say. John also helped that raising in Loch Katrine, the source of pure soft water, used as well during Glasgow Industrial Revolution when people didn't have the access to running water. So they used water for Loch Katrine, so it's Clydeside Distillery. Just also raising Loch Katrine, the source of the pure soft water for our single malt whiskey till the day. Clydeside Distillery take the water for Loch Katrine, the single malt whiskey. The Morrison family was a connection as River and then Bandocks, like Circus Construction Clydeside in 2017. The pump house, the Clydeside Distillery, is since the day an old pump house. Building it, which one controlled all the comings and goings and people at Queen's Dock and the pumping hydraulic power of the swing bridge, man. So, for many years, it bore witness as ships leaving the docks, carrying out whiskey or something destined for every continent and around the globe. The day is once again part of Glasgow's intricate whiskey history. So Morrison family is inextricably linked to the iconic Dunmore, Auchentossen, Glen Garioch distilleries, also known as Morrison Beaumont portfolio. whiskey runs down our family line for a century, starting with Stanley P. Morrison, who became one of the Glasgow's most successful whiskey brokers in 1925. That helped establish William Walker & Co., Perth's whiskey merchant in 1936. So, also by the prestigious, she was my absolute part of it Lundy. Famous one day, Grand Centre Hotel in 1963, Stanley was Morrison over to a rumours of was up for a sale. So, on the very same day, line that foundation, Morrison bought a distillery 7 years after. It was a Bald Glen Gario distillery. Så sånn stem I followed on the apprenticeship to the distillery, so Tim together. We Brian entered the family business and the purchase of some distillery. So Tim went on a buy just in Ratry and launched the new range of the exclusive bottlings. So man, Clydeside Truman. In 2017, Tim Morrison opened the Clydeside distillery, fulfilling his ambition to revive distilling single malt whisky once more in Glasgow. For a process also in the whole prehistoric dock, great grandfather bit in the two famous went full circle. So on the 15th of October 2021, the Clydeside distillery launched its very first single malt whisky. So that distillery, that's fucking this great, trips. It's so fucking great. It's that whisky that runs through Glasgow's veins. In Glasgow's blood. So is football, Celtic. So is music. So is banter. So is being mental. So is being crazy and so is me. So that's, sorry, that frames through. So I have to mention to you that I've been there. I've been at Clydeside distillery hundreds of times, or twice. I've had a trip in with my godmother, so when I was there with my godmother, so that was a fucking great pure brand experience because we tried four flavors of whiskey, 4 fucking flavors of single malt whiskey, Clydeside distillery production, but that was so, they were so fucking mad with it after that trip, so we just were out for that distillery with my godmother, so we just get out for that distillery, so fucking mad with it, so fucking blood miracles, fucking babied up trips, aye. Swallowed, I should say. I was just walking just like that. But that was great. Being mad with whiskey. And I was just like, we drank whiskey. Oh. And this, I love that smell of the, and just after the rain, and then my Glasgow's air. I love my Glasgow smell of the fumes of whiskey for Clydeside distillery. Plus, just after the rain, which is salty, remember trips. Plus, something great. Which is what? Fucking bastard knows. It's the smell of wind. Alright, so, just no troops. Let me start my... Sorry. Oh, I'm fucking mental. Oh, troops, alright, so. Then it's my... let's move on to the fucking... Glasgow accent practice. So, repeat after me. Just say that, troops. We didn't mention this is a Tansy, but I can go ahead with a dance ahead for her. So, an ordinary float wouldn't do a flora. That's a thing, but I read off designed pneumatic tires and capes a push with. So, when I wrote a fish of fruit burn, when I put that Tansy never brought herself but flora. So, that was something. I dare say the lightness of a prong side her life. Now, Tansy flora became, sorry man, a size of Etherton. There was a base not bear already. I suppose Tansy was like one and I am years and that, didn't but for me it was just around my chairman. So the Etherton annual fair committee through the being on the Fair Friendly Society, the ends association of the fair appreciation run every year. So not but being a gala day and a shipyards, ancient shops and fairs of lots of soda and the demonstrations, welding displays and American now. We have big bands, joints ourselves notice. The harder job is getting something decent of heady off. So after being a novelty has been become a some advertising about how the money for old folks have outed, and so it happened. At the picture code, fucking man, picture code was that I thought it was a code of folks in outing. So having a picture called Pony Express as though Kenema isn't addressing Tansy Flora Laidaf. I thought it was just a cross competence there. But no, Flora him just for life now and looked at the man and the horse. Aye. So there Bobby and there's that fucking horse she is. No, and they had tricks of short hair and then didn't tell her just the tricks and for us for him. So whether it's awesome to Anderson Fair, so that's the way it turned out. Someone Idris Garbson and this night. with the sun hitting pavements, dazzling, then went windies on the papers tuning and the assembly point of sparking the plugs there. So that's some that floats with the main gens they sliding at what's not their stats. So having the Rio stoning below and the beach in a pond where a fancy flora say a woolly chaps in the rest of piping a poke at the neckerchief. So at the sandstone and step in was of a cowboy world and they built no much. I'm a horse, was she's not so well groomed that seemed to be a lift for inside. That was a fair Friday. That was the narrative, wasn't it? And Eddie who's on the tune. The night was just a bit very proud of Edertonian. It was a very last season their first day. So night that I was a found excuse that being abusers and their old men. So I just imagined the armor band. So that's the gates of a park and there's some big band fell behind a scar procession emerged into a snake scratching into assembly point. So Dancy lift, flank Inspector McGeoch, passing her to crate, mount it and then drones up in the park. Gates opened. So McGeoch and drifted on the sides of pavements that I walk ahead of the procession that was the straight along the fucking center. So I wrote the band again, 50 years, and I just saw that steal the thunder. So that was the crowd for a minute at swear. So that was Tansy flags wave that something with them face that like entertainment Wendy's. Tansy replaced a stunning stirrups and leading after rounds and 86 guns. Flora reared of left her until win at terror. So kid of course you just see that. So I never known before atmosphere for a world public and I gathered together. We are just walking at a channel of thousands of people drank a breaking out, just drinks a halted back in. Spectacle Tansy Flora has been slow down lanes exploding charges laughter. And I began to wonder if I'd organised this raspberry at Tansy. So I kept looking at my right house. I fucking have to wrap on this job. I couldn't think that I just have had a fucking few drinks that fucking West Valleys, man. So I don't get a hundred so damn bothered to go on through the station. I called it that. Dismount it. Send Flora ahead. And they leaped. Sorry, man. On a gain ramp and it's just my girl going to support Edgerton. Got into the Inspector McGeoch. Pumping round blags into the tunic. So the crowd laughed and the pure Tansy being anything. So that was something we Flora was supposed to have circus pony wearing hat tricks, but the crowd didn't know. Flora got down and the Mercer Curtis. I was looking at watching house when I was sticking at where either crossing me something. Flora. Something like Flora just sort of from coming for a mouth. A heavy spell was a bit of tripped for a bit of strained and wet hair. So I was a bit short, no sign of backing in, where I was at from junction cross, but papers with Hell and Cradle song. Hell and Cradle song. So I'm bonny. So wait, sorry. Just moved to a whispering, something in the Flora. He arriving at Glasgow Central. Flora still and Tansy come down with some music and it was a sign of the made of grief. But it also mean there was a street Elderton, most of people, like the drunkers and then Sheldon Pony, were a bright light my eyes through the cheers of crowd. They were shouting for him, not him. Just as this. I broke a through, grab my arm, so have none of your eyes. If you're in your eyes, like a state, I look again, black and criminal along with that phone. Sorry, I know what's wrong with her, so she's got a bad hurt. As went over at Tansy, Flora dropped a rolled over a tram lines and just to shudder when it jerked. Stiffened and I got down beside it in the head. Evian lifeless. So that was man. Flora wasn't a big Flora. Police went to drag and just up in the Elder Park. The procession went on a great crowd around Flora. Tansy knelt beside her and the hole that stains no hard, so fucking hard that knuckles were bursting on his skin, also his eyes were wet. Fucking drink it, that's why. The was smelling a daft smell. But has it sometimes I doesn't know and I kept a mouth shut. So not away. Tansy, I knew that where I swindled. So 15 quid, man. No, 15 quid for a motoristic animal. So a Flora, it wasn't much for a bit of love rosemary. And I had an idea what Tansy meant. So right, that was a Glasgow accent practice just now. Here. I'm so fucking mental. Sorry, troops. I'm so fucking mental with my traffic cone. But my beloved hat vision. Let me go, troops. A little bit of Glasgow banter just now. I should tell you, I'm stupid, I know. I'm mental, I know. So, can't believe Gregor's away in a half course and I'm slugging him and dressing like a Tracy. Yaff! Get around you. Sorry, get around you, man. Nobody. Doctor reception is at 7 a.m. No appointments. So, that was something, see when you're in the moor, or flash somebody, let them go, and they even have things to actually ram in the moor into ungrateful bumps. Raging man. So that was something again. So that's the documentary of a fucking original. What's the best DJ names I've heard? Didn't it? A Scottish DJ, Brian Brew, Scottish Baron Brew. Doug's been drinking in the streets again. Absolutely. Mortified, grounded. Mortified, grounded fair for a month. Sorry, troops, man. Mental health O'Grans have a black belt in homemade. Garden some got in his head as a brew. After 5 minutes, you end up stuck together. Like 2 more slices of Billy Bear and fresh out the pocket. Sorry, Mom. I'm so fucking mental. So, tell me that I'm not the only person who chicks that chicken that isn't picked for her. Every fucking bait, man. Aye. But let me read something again as well. So, I love that one, Trips. I love it. I fucking love that. It's pure fucking funny, I should say. What Glasgow man is doing with his chicken? What Glasgow man is doing with his chicken? Just tell me, Trips. What Glasgow man is doing with his chicken? He puts the chicken off. He puts the chicken to the chicken or a turkey to the freezer, and then when he just take it out in the morning, next morning it's dead. So I don't recommend that one. Take a chicken which is alive and then put it to the freezer. Aye, and then take it out next morning. It'll be dead, ready to eat. Or fry. You may as a trip. Why is fucking Glasgow? So every fucking Glasgow man is able to cheer you up. Fucking serious trips. When you're done, Glasgow cheers up. Just if you go to Glasgow, you don't need any fucking therapy. That's how I'm going to Glasgow next Monday to make myself happy. More happy or a free, accomplished life now. Because Glasgow's my therapy. I just need to go to Glasgow to be fucking free, accomplished life now. Pure happy now. Fucking doing anything what I want. So that's... I loved it, man, seriously. Alright. I'm so fucking... Man. Sorry. The new troops, something for Glasgow banter. Glasgow accent practice. I should say it's practice. No, it's not practice. It's a challenge for you.
People, I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday, man. Nice to see you. Nice to see you in such a authentic light. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm not just talking about these bright lights exposing me for who I am. That'd be a fucking great metaphor, wouldn't it? But I'm adjusting this mic, but the thing's not even fucking switched on. So aesthetics, you know what I'm talking about? You see that? See, I've got 2 cameras now. And there you're there. There you're there. Managed to acquire myself a wee Sony. Just rented right now, but it might be a good possibility that I'm going to purchase it. And I'm enjoying it. See, once you venture into the world of cameras, if you're not really involved in like a content creation sphere like myself, it's just a camera's a camera to you. Like iPhones, great cameras. They've just got a lot of fucking simple usage where you just hit record and it does the rest for you. When you venture into the world of more professional, higher quality cameras, it's fucking navigating a minefield at times. It's great once you start to figure it out, man, but sometimes it's quite tricky to negotiate. But it's good to be back and good to be chatting to you. I had a fucking really weird dream, right? And you ever get a mad dream when it's like a kind of depressing dream? And nothing actually bad happened in it. I was wondering about Cardonald. That's where I'm from originally. And I wasn't doing any content creation. And I had done it in the past. It felt like a real life dream. It didn't feel like one of them ones where I'm living in an alternate reality or nothing like that. It felt like just a normal day, but I wasn't creating. I wasn't making anything. I wasn't consistent. In the past week, I've not really been consistent with content. And don't get me wrong, I have been busy in other areas, but I've not been giving it the due and care attention that it deserves. But I had that wee depression. What am I doing? What is going on here? It was like a sense of feeling lost, a sense of, I don't know, being in no man's land. And I got up the day and I was like, right, I'm getting getting some content done. So I've just recorded 3 videos for the social media, and I'm like, I'll get a wee podcast done, because the podcast, as much as I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to this stuff, right? So I did a podcast, I did a social media thing, I've got a production company, I'm in the middle of making 2 documentaries. I'm pretty much doing all of that myself, apart from the documentary, Big Sean told for social sessions. Me and him are doing it together. We've got a plan in place, so where we want to actually take it and take it on to a much larger scale than a documentary itself, but that'll be remain to be seen. Basically, I'm not telling you, you nosy bastards, you know what I mean? But so I'm really, really busy with stuff, so that a lot of the time using the term busy, it's an excuse. And I've been mad for excuses, and I've been mad for fucking pointing the finger at everybody else, whether it's somebody else's fault or I'm not doing as well as I should be and they're doing better because they've got more opportunity. It's all just fucking bullshit. And I'm starting to really unravel that about myself. You know what I mean? I'm not co-signing my own bullshit. I'm not buying into my own bullshit. And a lot of the time I can't even get away with it these days. Where maybe I'll have a thought, as I say, I'll use as an example, I'm too busy. That's how I'm not doing this or that. You voice in my head will be like that. Are you too busy? Or are you just kidding yourself on? More often than not, I'm kidding myself on. And I'm just misappropriating my time. And I think we can all be guilty of that. And that's the fucking main reason why I left my job. I worked 4 on 4 off, night shift, was because there was 4 days I would get, well, I'd say 3.5, maybe 3, because you're counting the day after night shifts, not really a day off, your eyes are fucking plastered to your arse. But it was only a few days, a window. Then when you're working night shift, you don't get me wrong, you could get stuff done, but you're not running at a fucking normal capacity. You know what I mean? It's quite draining. Plus as well, you're about to get yourself to the gym, you're about to get your fucking everything in order and all that kind of stuff. Plus you're about to get a decent sleep. And I'm realising right now, see, people slate daily routines. I like a daily routine. I like getting up. I like stretching. I like stretching. Stretching is quite a necessary part of life for me. It's just I train at quite a high intensity, so stretching's naturally. I've noticed whenever I don't stretch, you put yourself at much more risk of injury, and I have been injured. And the common denominator is that I've not been stretching. So I like just having use of my body. You know what I mean? I don't like being fucking big, stiff as fuck, just so if anything starts to shit, I can fucking hit you from all directions. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like a fucking gust of wind.
Alright. Trips! How's that? How's fucking that, man? How's that Glasgow accent challenge just now? I think it's great. I think it was great, man. So. Here I am with my traffic konze. Just now, trips. So, I'd love to tell you that next videos will be for Glasgow. For use. Straight for Glasgow, for the streets of Glasgow. So that's because I'm off to Glasgow on the 26th of August. So it's next Monday. So next Monday I will be in my beloved Glasgow. So next Monday I'll be in my beloved Glasgow with my traffic cone. So sorry, trips. So you see me all. Alright, so have a pure brilliant evening and see you in Glasgow next month. Mwah.